Do you have any idea how stubborn I used to be?
Yes.
I need to stop him from making you. But I can't kill him because that would kill me. So I guess that means I'll have to kill you. Yoink. Did you jump on the shoot-o-matic? Cheater! Yoink! Did you jump on the shoot-o-matic? Cheater! Assistant, go! Just relax and accept non-existence. Shoot-o-matic! Shoot! Stop that! Assistant, help! Time out! Time out! Annihilator! Fire! What's the matter? Afraid of the searing, deadly laser? Careful! I might flip! Yes, your whole world is upside down. Confused? Disoriented? I can see your tiny brain cells frying themselves. Blast it! Superb! Blast it! Assistant, go! Can't keep up the pace. Big pass! Big pass! Slowing. Ready, set. Cower before Cortex. Unbelievable. Big pass. Slowing. Ready, set. Cower before Cortex. Peek-a! Slowly. Ready, set. Cower before Cortex. Stop that! Slowly. Ready, set. Cower before Cortex. Blast it! Slowly. Ready, set. Cower before Cortex. Assistant, help! Rude! Enough! I'm bored of your shenanigans! Blast it! Assistant, go! There we go! Blast it! Unbelievable! Assistant, help! Assistant, help! Not like this! No! 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 Must have taken a hit to the old temporal lobe. But a fallen foe can only mean one thing. It came to blows, and I won! My new general's first order of business will be to dispose of you.
We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex. But Dr. Vortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do. Failure again.
explains a lot.
You stay. What are you going to do to me?
Looks like somebody needs a little time out.
Somewhere he can't cause any trouble.
Enjoy the end of the universe.
Dingo's Diner is back and ready for you. Say good day to delectable dishes inspired by my interdimensional travels. Enjoy the breeze with our innovative three-level dining room design. Dingo's Diner, health and safety rated D for delicious.
Warning, D is a failing sanitation grade and does not stand for delicious.
Peace at last.
Oh, almost there, good thing. Yes! Papa, victory! Hey, Crash, you're in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This game has been a work of fiction. Any similarities to any marsupials, talking masks, dingo alligator hybrids, or evil science guys with weirdly shaped heads living or dead is purely coincidental. You should not have played this game if you suffer from Wumpa allergy, crash rash, fear of alternate dimensions, fear of moving platforms, fear of still platforms, fear of sequels, fear of squishy noises, fear of bouncy noises, fear of super science, fear of collecting things, fear of 90s nostalgia, inability to comprehend time paradoxes, inability to forgive those who have wronged you, inability to pick a restaurant when someone asks you what you're hungry for, inability to remember where you parked, or a delicate tummy. For more information on bandicoots and their diet, habitat, mating habits, birthday wish lists, and shoe sizes, visit your local library or ask your grandma. I don't know if she has any prior experience with bandicoots, but she's very wise, and I'm sure she'd love to hear from you. The makers of this game do not in any way endorse eating at Dingodile's Diner, which has been known to cause trans-dimensional discharge, intestinal rifts, wumpa whooping cough, parasitic slime boils, random teleportation into darker timelines, and uncontrollable mewing like a little kitty cat during important business meetings. Any unauthorized exhibition, distribution, or duplication of this game will result in very hurt feelings. And why would you want to hurt our feelings? We've always said really nice things about you. We even said your new haircut looked great, even though it was kind of a weird length for you. Guests of Crash Bandicoot stay at Insane Beach Suites, which is just a log with some moss on it. The moss is really soft, though, so you should be able to get a good night's sleep. What, are you too good to sleep on a log? Sorry, Your Majesty, I suppose you want a continental breakfast instead of a handful of ants that make their nest under the tree. Jeez Louise, there's no pleasing some people. Can you give me a minute? Okay, I'm ready to go again. The events of this game are absolutely 100% canonical. Unless you didn't like them, in that case it was all a dream.
Alright. This game, it started good, but it ended horribly, and it's for a number of reasons. It just gradually failed for me. It went on for too long. This game was far too long. It should have ended after we beat it Entropy and the female version of him, or whatever the fuck that was supposed to be. I forget what the mission is called, but you know, we're in space or whatever, and it should have ended there. It should have ended 2 dimensions ago, 2 dimension areas ago, and they failed to do that. What I hate about a fucking game, excuse my language, but I really don't give a shit, is the fact that developers don't know when to fucking end a game. They'll keep going on and on and on, and the game gradually gets more repetitive. In fact, it was already repetitive, but it's just like, you know, you just should know when to end it. Well, how I would have ended it, I would have had Cortex scheming, like in the background after we all, you know, had our fun and ate and everything at the city point. I mean, even though I didn't even want to do that map, I didn't want to do that dimension, like, you know, maybe a cutscene with them at the city and just, you know, having a good time, not make us play through the city. What made no sense is, if you're gonna make us go there, at least make it fun. No, every fucking thing is trying to kill you in the city and then there on after into the next place where you go back in time. What else? This game is a buggy fucking mess. Some of the times I recorded in the last level I did, which is I think Cortex Castle, and like, you know, the two enemies, if you freeze them in time before they come around the corner, they don't, like, yeah, they'll bug out, and sometimes like it'll say you died when you shouldn't have died. Like I remember this Dino Dash map where you're getting chased by the T-Rex thing, whatever the fuck it's called. You know, it's probably not a T-Rex because it doesn't look anything like it, but you know, it's Carnosaurus or whatever the fuck they call them motherfuckers. So, yeah. It, like, when you get to the end of that map, it jumps, right? Like, there's a lava portion of the map where it's chasing you, and it's a big river, and it makes a large jump. And what kept happening to me was, because I don't like to show, I didn't want to show it killing me. I hate dinosaurs, or I don't really like dinosaurs too much. So yeah, I didn't want to show it killing me. What happens is, when I jump and get across the river, that big gap space between the river, it jumps behind me, and its chin, like, literally touches maybe the back furs of like Crash's back, and that instantly kills me. What fucking pisses me off about this game is, another thing is that you could barely, just by an inch or like a hair, get touched by something or touch something and it kills you instantly. I don't like that. That is lame as fuck. That's what brought the game down too. You know, it went on too long, bullshit deaths. Like in Cortex Castle, the blades that kept coming out of the wall, I freeze time and I touch them, and that instantly kills you. How can something, I understand is sharp, that's going 2 miles, maybe even 1 mile an hour when you freeze time, kill you on contact? It shouldn't even be to kill me. It should just, I shouldn't be able to like go through it. Obviously, you can't clip through something that's a solid object, but it made absolutely no sense. What else? That's all I can think of. It's bullshit deaths, and it went on for too long. The game should have ended after you beat Entropy. It should have ended after that. I liked Crash's character. It was funny. I mean, it was good in the beginning with everybody. It was nice and good in the beginning. But then it gets fucking garbage when you play on and on and on and on, and you don't know when to stop the game. That's when things just falls apart. This game started at a 10, it is now at a 3 out of 10. I would not recommend anyone to get it. It's a fucking migraine. That last level, Cortex Castle, was a piece of garbage. They give you a Tiki Man towards the, I keep calling him Tiki Man, I've been calling him Tiki Man throughout the game. They give you a Uka Uka, I think that's his name, towards the end. Every time you die, when you get killed by any of the objects, lasers, etc., that's trying to kill you towards the end of it. Like, because they knew that the map was so fucking unbelievably, ridiculously difficult that they allowed you to get hit a couple times. And even after you lose, I think Uka Uka, I saw that I didn't have Uka Uka and I got hit and like the damage would bounce off. I don't know, but it was ridiculous. You get hit, and they knew that you needed Uka Uka to get through that area, because there's no way in hell you can get through that without dying or getting hit once. It's ridiculous. That gauntlet all the way till you beat the level Castle Cortex. It's like lasers and mass switching like non-stop. It's all over the place. It's so bad. Like I said, I wouldn't recommend this game to anybody. This game was an epic fail, and I hate when games start good and then don't know how to end, have all these bug issues and ridiculous deaths out the wazoo, and it's a fail. 3 out of 10. Definitely don't try this game. The other one was better. It knew when to end and when to stop and when not. It didn't have bullshit, not as many at least, bullshit deaths. Yeah, Crash and Coco were cool, and I like Twana whatchamacallit, what's his name, Dingo Dial was cool. I would like to see a little bit more of him. He's a funny, you know, interesting character. You know, I like that he's just like trying to just live his life and shit just, you know, up into it. But yeah, Crash and Coco and all of them, yeah, they're all cool. But yeah, this is a 3 out of 10. The developers failed at this game. It's just, it went too long, and it was so many bugs and deaths that shouldn't have happened, and annoyances. I just didn't even bother to complete that last bit. It was another mission that popped. I didn't even bother to do it. I didn't bother to even do the rest of the tapes and all that. So yeah, like I said, the characters Coco and Crash and Coco are cool and all that. And yeah, 3 out of 10. I'm sorry, fuck this game. I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay of this game, and yeah, I will talk to you when I start a new one. Peace.